Hello everyone, this is Amanita, so welcome to this pick a pile reading, which is for IMBOLC today, February 2nd. It's actually going to be tomorrow when I upload this, but some people do celebrate IMBOLC on February 1st. By the way, February 2nd is my birthday. It's also Groundhog Day, Candlemas Day. So this is for my birthday too. And if you don't know what IMBOLC is, it's basically the time of the wheel of the year where the light returns. So it's like more of a time of, awakening, the light coming back, inspiration coming in, new growth, planning. A lot of time during IMBOLC you might do some cleansing and purifying, home purifying, candle lighting, fire cleansing, planting seeds, and honoring the goddess Bridget, who is the goddess of poetry. She's a triple goddess as well, so Mother, Maiden, and Crone aspect with her. She brings inspiration, she keeps the fire going, she keeps the hearth alive, and it's the maiden aspect of, the youthful, exciting, playful aspect of the goddess is what the maiden is. So those are some things that you do during IMBOLC. Candlemas is kind of a lighting ceremony. It's more of a Christian thing. Of course, Groundhog Day is a day where if the groundhog sees the shadow, there's going to be more winter, and if not, then spring is going to come more early. Candlemas has a similar indication. It's kind of like a divinatory type of holiday. It's pretty cool. So I have 4 piles for this IMBOLC reading, and the first pile is amethyst, the second pile is a wolf, the third pile is this white deer, and the third pile is a white rose selenite. All the timestamps are going to be in the description box, of course, as they always are. I wanted to remind you as well to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I do upload a new pick a pile, because I upload regularly. I upload about every 3 days, so you'll have a new pick a pile to do about every 3 days, and I have more content plans as well. So make sure meditate really upon IMBOLC right now. Really feel into the return of the light and inspiration coming back, new seeds to plant, new growth coming in, a purifying, a blessing coming in. And which pile is really calling out to you the most here? Which message do you really need to hear for this IMBOLC of 2020 or whatever year that you're watching this? You might not even be watching this at IMBOLC, and that's fine too, because that's where the message is, when you're supposed to hear this message for yourself. So we take some time, and once you have chosen your pile, timestamp is in the description. You can choose multiple piles, of course, as always. Also, if you would like a personal reading, I have an Etsy where I'm offering a few different things on there, and if you don't see something that you would like, you can email me as well. And yeah, see you in your pile. Hello everyone who's chosen the amethyst. So this is your reading for IMBOLC. Let's see what's going on for you for IMBOLC. So you have the star. So if you have you might have a lot of new wishes and ideas that you wish to plant at this time, that you wish to begin to plan on during IMBOLC. Some sort of humanitarian ideal, maybe. See at the 5 of Wands, maybe some sort of frustrations that need clearing. You have the Prince of Swords, and the Dreamer. So what I see you doing for IMBOLC is detaching from kind of this, like whatever people are telling you you should be doing right now, and really go within and listen to yourself and write down some ideas, because I'm feeling like right now you're going to have a lot of inspiration. You need to get in a quiet space. You need to get away from all the chaos right now, so that you can really plant these seeds and plan out what you want to do and get inspired and have your hope be renewed. New ideas coming in for you that are going to benefit you and benefit humanity. Ideas that are going to bring you hope, that are going to bring you renewal, that are going to bring you inspiration in general. They're going to bring you life. So you have trust, overcoming doubts, insecurities, and patience. So trust whatever's coming in for you right now. Nurture your physical body. You might be having new ideas on what you should do. I see definitely getting out in nature too. Maybe doing the yoga, like an asana practice. There's just that need of needing space and time to yourself right now. The rose quartz, unconditional love and innocent self-love, time for healing and nurturing. This seems like, this IMBOLC, you really need to take some time to yourself. We have spirit to connect with spirit, to connect with the source, to connect with the universe, to really connect with your higher self. We have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding, truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. Definitely need to detach from any chaos going on around you and really connect with spirit, connect with your higher self, connect with your guides. Just take some time to yourself here to nurture yourself. Allow yourself that time for healing and renewal. Take some time to rest. With the Divine Masculine, 22. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active sign, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. And with this is really speaking to me a lot with the bringing our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So first, write down these dreams and ideas that you're having, because you're going to be having some inspiration coming in. You just need to get in that space to be able to do that, because you have a lot of coming in with Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. You just need to honor yourself and take that time and allow for the ideas to come in and trust what's coming in. Write those ideas down. Journal, even just get whatever you need to get out. Get all your frustrations out on paper. Get out, do an audio recording. But you've got a lot of dreams and ideas coming in, and you're having all the ideas come in to help you to bring these that you're going to bring into form in the future. You're going to be taking action on all the things, all your ideas that come in during this time, and they might even come in through your dreams as well. And we have discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. So to me, discernment is speaking with the Five of Wands over here, of who not getting engaged in drama, just being able to discern who you're going to trust, who you're going to hang out with, who you're going to put your energy and efforts into right now. Are you trying to bring in healing and renewal to people who just simply aren't wanting what you're giving? Be discerning who you're giving your energy to and your time to right now. And especially when you do start implementing these ideas, be discerning with the people around you, with the offers that you're receiving. Just, as it says, trust yourself, trust your inner voice, take that time that you need, get your ideas down, nurture yourself, take time to yourself during this IMBOLC time. And let's see, it'd be a great time for you to also make yourself some healthy foods too, because that's something that we do during these times of year. We sometimes we make food, so you can make yourself some healthy seeded bread, like nurture your physical body. Just take some time to enjoy yourself here. As IMBOLC is a time where you deal with working with a lot of seeds, because it's a time where you're planting and planning as well, new seeds of ideas, new seeds of inspiration coming in for you. But overall, you're going to have a lot of ideas coming in. You're going to want to make sure you take the time to yourself, and don't try to force your ideas on people who just don't understand. If you do feel misunderstood, take that time and feel that cleansing and the healing waters to yourself. Feel that time of peace and renewal right now. Allow yourself to kind of to open up and trust what you receive. I'm seeing with that. The Princess Swords, you may be dealing with people around you too who, like I said, don't really understand your ideas. You might be running into frustrations with people around you, or even you could be doing this to yourself as well, where you're just not trusting your ideas, you're not believing it, or you're coming into blocks, you're coming into frustrations around whatever's coming in. That could be a possibility right now. Just this is a time that you're going to need rest, you're going to need self-love, healing, and nurturing. So you see, nurture your physical body, nurture your emotions, nurture your physical body. See this really like, we have the divine masculine coming in for you. So these are all ideas that you want to implement, but obviously you want to bring the divine feminine, the counterpart in, where you're being receptive, where you're being nurturing, where you're being empathetic and receptive as well, so you can receive these downloads, receive these understandings if there's something that you're trying to understand right now. So let's see, you have number 8 here. Number 8's a number of personal power, ambition, manifestation. 5 is a number of challenges, and this is challenges in regards to, action, creative inspirations, an active time, just a lot of chaos possibly going on around you that you need to take that time, because this she looks very calm, just receiving the ideas, receiving the insights and any epiphanies. And it's a time of epiphanies too. So it's like really tuning in, though. I see you really tuning in during this time of IMBOLC. And this is number 1, this is an ace, so this does bring in new beginnings. This brings in your will, manifestation, with the Magician. I just see you being able to get the ideas for a new cycle of manifestation in here, what you want to do, what you want to create. So number 1 brings in that willpower. Number 1 brings in those new beginnings, that fresh energy. So you have number 42, which equals 6, just harmony, service, relationships, and creating a balanced and harmonious structure for yourself. So creating a space for yourself where you're able to really nurture yourself and give yourself that love and that healing, so you can receive these insights and really connect with yourself and connect with the universe during this IMBOLC, during this time of IMBOLC. So 2, 2, I see a lot of 2s in your reading. It's 2, 2, 2, 2. So with 22, 2 is a number where you do kind of need that balance, and it deals with other people, with duality, with partnerships. Number 22 equals 4, which is another number of, structure, the Emperor, logic, getting down that stability, that groundwork. So, whatever's coming in, you will be creating a structure, you will be laying down that groundwork. You just need to get all the ideas implemented, you need to get all the sides of things together. Take that time right now during IMBOLC to do that. Number 20 is a number of balance, duality. Seeing its discernment, it's very fitting for it to be number 20, because you are dealing with other people, you're dealing with the duality. So be discerning who's around you, who you're allowing into your circle, who you're allowing into your field, because during the IMBOLC time, it's a time for you to connect with you and with the universe, and to be renewed, to be filled with hope, to be filled with ideas, to be filled with inspirations, and to be brought, truths and understandings, new downloads, new insights coming in. Both of these cards are showing that to you, that you're going to be creating. And yeah, it's a great time to do all of this. So you have 8, 10, 16, 21, 25, 26. So this all equal 8. So let me make sure this equals 8. Yes, it does all equal 8. Okay, so All of this equaling 8, this is a time to move back into your personal power. This is a time, this IMBOLC season, these ideas that are coming in are really going to help you to manifest. You might be feeling ambitious. You might be feeling like there's something you want to go out and achieve. So 8 being a number of strength and personal power, don't give your power away. That's why, be discerning. Don't give your power away to people or places or events or circumstances that just aren't serving you. Now's the time to focus on that hope, that renewal, those insights, those ideas. Now's the time to be loving and nurturing to yourself in every way, physically, mentally, spiritually, every way. And 8, any way that you're talking down on yourself too, on your ideas, now's not a time to do that at all. I don't know when really is the time to talk down on yourself, but now is the time to be filled with that hope and inspiration, to trust what comes in, to lay your head down, to relax, to meditate, to receive, so that you can get in the divine masculine and create what you have received. And now's a great time of power, of ambition, of strength, this IMBOLC for you. I'm also going to read you a little bit about the rose quartz in this deck from the Crystal Guardians. So she's from Scotland, plant kingdom, roses, zodiac sign, Taurus, star system, Maya, Pleiades, chakra point is the heart, healing properties, love and nurturance, animal kingdom, honeybees. Meaning love, a warm pink protecting motherly love. Love is in all things and more noticeable when radiating towards another being or object. Rose quartz is helping one to receive love, and love can be in all forms. It brings the feeling of self-love, therefore will attract love. Rose quartz brings a nurturing sense to the wearer and sends love out, radiating to all its presence. It surrounds the heart field and is the heart-opening stone. She brings love to you as she unfolds her wings around you and embraces you with her warmth, especially at times when needed. Her vibration provides rest and comfort. You will smell roses when she is nearby. Ra Sami is the keeper of the mother rose. So I do see you at this IMBOLC time connecting really with that divine feminine side during IMBOLC, but after IMBOLC, what you've received from this IMBOLC, what you've received from this merging with the universe, taking that time to rest and trust and to receive and to nurture and to heal and to love. You're going to be creating, you're going to receive a lot of ideas, downloads, understandings, but you're going to be creating and bringing these ideals, bringing these dreams, pouring them into humanity. Be discerning, like it says, with who you're giving your energy to, what you're placing your focus on, all that stuff. So you got some great ideas coming in, so take that time to yourself, honor yourself during this IMBOLC. And thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification to be notified for my next video, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello everyone who's chosen the wolf. So something I was feeling for this is that you don't have to go at it alone with the wolf, but let's see what messages we have. So we have the High Priestess, so now's a really great time to connect with your intuition, with your inner knowing. I feel to do also any sort of divination practices, anything that deals with psychic kind of phenomena, fortune telling. Even if you've never done this stuff before, I feel like now might be a time to do some sort of divination practices. Do yourself a tarot reading if you enjoy to do that. For IMBOLC, there's a lot of spreads for a tarot for IMBOLC. But now I feel you might be feeling very heightened to what's going on around you. We have Justice. So yeah, be discerning right now. Being very discerning. We have the Third Eye Portal. Vision, clairvoyance, clarity, confusion. So yeah, that was a great time to connect with that intuitive insight and to see what's going on around you. We have synchronicity. the Ace of Rings. So new visions coming in. Let's see, with clairvoyance, with the vision, stuff that you'll be able to create, or you might be having premonitions even. I'm feeling you might even be having premonitions. But feeling kind of this is a great time to try some new stuff. We have gold, initiation, ascension, and DNA activation. Nothing is separate. You are ascending and evolving at this time through connection with others. So also with that card, what this reminds me of is that this is the Justice card and this is the Libra card, and this has to do with a lot of time relationships too. So making sure your relationships are all balanced and everything, making sure no one's deceiving you. I'm feeling you're going to know what to do and where to go at this time, so really trust your intuition as always. We have freedom, very adventurous spirit, courageous. Cernunnos, life force, express your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. A time for fertility magic, like, you know, Cernunnos actually too, he's a god that is associated with IMBOLC, so with the return of the light and everything, with the inspiration that sexual power is very strong. I'm seeing you being able to channel some sort of artistic endeavor too, if you are someone who's into that. And now's a great time for really creating something. Now we have dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So with this, seeing dynamic with also Justice, how she's kind of balancing the scale. She's not just using one tool. You might be using, you know, some familiar and some unfamiliar, some familiar and some unfamiliar in what you're creating here. So now is really a great time to step out of your comfort zone or to try something that, because you might be having a lot of synchronicities during this time, so now's going to be a great time to really actually act upon those and just try them out, or to explore a little bit more about what you have been receiving intuitively, or through your clairvoyance, through your third eye, or like just go off of things that you're seeing in your mind's eye. It's a great time to do that. Really coming into this new inspiration is coming in for you, this new passion. I'm feeling like the law of cause and effect too is really in play with synchronicity and justice. So we have consciousness. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. So now is really a time where you're definitely coming into more, this is like more spiritual awakening type of stuff. Like you're coming into deeper understandings about the universe and everything. And I'm feeling like, as this also says, I just realized too, nothing is separate. You are ascending and evolving at this time through connections with others. And like I did say at the beginning with the wolf totem, you might be someone who considers yourself a loner, or has been feeling like, you know, going at this alone for a while. And I'm feeling with this pile is going to be a great time, like if you're feeling called to go somewhere or try something new, that it's going to be a great time to do that. And especially if that is going to be with another person, or a place where there's going to be other people to talk to, other people to connect with. Because I'm feeling this sense of intimacy in this reading too, with this card, with Cernunnos coming in, sensual and sexual powers increased. Like I'm feeling like it's going to be a good time to connect with others. You don't have to go at it alone type of thing. Of course, you know, still do your thing. You know, if you're an independent person, if you consider yourself an introvert, be always discerning with this. But I'm feeling like, you know, with this IMBOLC time, there's going to be kind of an accumulation of synchronicities coming up and things coming into your conscious awareness. So we have the consciousness card, and it's going to be a time now to act on those things, and I'm feeling to do something innovative, to start a new project. Like I'm feeling, this could be a project that brings you financial security, even with freedom under that card, because like whatever it is you're doing, I'm feeling you're wanting to do something that's going to bring you more freedom. So this IMBOLC time is really the time to plan out, how are you going to get there, like really vision out, see what it is that you're wanting to kind of create here. Become aware of what has been showing up in your awareness a lot of the time, and trust what your intuition's telling you, trust where you're being guided, and it's really time to act on that, or to even maybe take a leap of faith, to try something out, to try something new. Be dynamic, like it says, be kind of innovative, combine some things together with what you're trying to do here. Now is the time to really ignite and spark that life force, to ignite and spark that passion in you, and create something new, to begin a new project in the material world. So if there is something that you're trying to create or manifest, now is really a time to like take the time to sit down and be like, okay, what has been showing up in my reality a lot? Like become very conscious, become very aware of the synchronicities, become very aware of the aspects that have been showing up in your reality, and implement these aspects into your current reality. And maybe even set goals for yourself. Get in that space of passion, of inspiration, really. So I'm really feeling like this IMBOLC time for you right now is going to be a great time to kind of, like I said, just become very aware and take action from that point. And allow the kind of that inspiration to really flow through you. If you have a passion, it's really time to start creating that. It's time to start implementing your resources together. Whatever this is, especially if you've been holding yourself back from it, this is time to take action on it, because whatever this is, it's going to bring you more life, like the feeling of just joy, like the feeling of like you're really living, like that free feeling. It's going to bring you that feeling. That's what this IMBOLC is really bringing to you, this feeling of freedom. So now's going to be a great time for you to do any sort of fire cleansing, any sort of purification. This is a great time for that, of course, with IMBOLC. Any planting seeds. It's a great time for that right now. Making sure they're dynamic, so taking this aspect of your reality here, or an interest here, an interest here, an interest here, allowing it all to kind of come together in this harmonious flow. So creative time for you too, an inspiring time, a time that's going to bring you more life force, more freedom. Now's the time to be courageous. That sense of kind of balance in your reality, that sense of being able to see all things as they truly are, of course, with the High Priestess. As we see her weighing out the scales here. So be honest with yourself and what's been showing up for you and what's been in your reality. I'm seeing with the sword, like you just being very cutthroat, like you just being like, this is like what my passion is, this is what I love to do, and this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna let anything hold me back at this time. Like it's time to get into that mode and to just really trust whatever's coming up for you, and so that you can create this vision and bring it into reality. Just really step out of your comfort zone to try something really new for yourself. So we have these are both the number 2, like I said, balance, duality, partnerships 2. You can be dealing with another person when it comes to 2 energy. 2 is very sensitive as well. And you have an ace. This is the Ace of Earth, so a new beginning coming in your material world out of this IMBOLC. and number 12, which equals number 3. So this is more creativity. I'm just seeing you being able to create something here. You're having visions come in for something that you can create and combine things together. Something innovative, like I said. With number 3 and 9, like this is creative visions though. Like this is an idea that's really ready to implement with this, I'm feeling. And you have number 23, number 5. So 5 can bring in, 5 is also about freedom, changes, sometimes like challenges coming in for you. So you do also have that sense of freedom twice here. So whatever this is, it's really time to begin your new projects and plans, stepping out of your comfort zone, doing things that are going to bring you a sense of liveliness. And with consciousness, you have number 8. With 1 and 7, this is you becoming aware of spirit, you becoming aware of like the mystical things going on around you all of a sudden, especially synchronicity. And this equals 8, so this is a number of personal power, of strength, of manifestation. So overall with this reading, like I'm just getting the sense of you tuning in here to create your freedom. Anything that has limited you in the past, it's now time to take action and to step out of your comfort zone and to not be concerned about the outcome. I'm going to read you this Cernanos card as well. So, there's a deep buildup of life force within you now, and you need it to channel it into action. You may have extra energy or be more alert than usual, or be aware of a sense of increased sensual or sexual energy. If you've been unsure how this ties into your spiritual path, know that it can allow you to access the richness of your soul. When we are not expressing ourselves sexually, our spiritual potential can become tamed or muted, so if you are denying yourself a desire, ask yourself how you can fulfill it. Ask Cernanos to help you express your sexual self so that you can express it with integrity and in a way that honors your soul. If you and your partner are trying for a child, and this card appears, fertility is very possible, especially if Bridget, Cernanos' twin flame, is present too. And another thing about this too is that Bridget is the goddess that's really rules over IMBOLC. So if you are trying for a child, this is a great time for fertility, for like making a baby, if that's what you're wanting to do. Even a baby can be your new creation, your new project, your new job, your new business, your new work that you're trying to do. Now's the time to take action on that. Like the synchronicity, you're very aware of this, like you've been receiving these visions, these insights, and you know it's time to take action on that. So together, all the numbers equal the number 3. So now is going to be a great time for creating, for self-expression, for just kind of expansion, for getting together with like-minded people and creating something together. But overall, you know, great time for fertility, for creation, for that artistic endeavors, those self-expressive endeavors. Now's the time for that. Now's the time to kind of expand in that area and to bring more joy into this. Is meant to bring more freedom, more liveliness, more joy, and that's what this IMBOLC is really doing for you. So thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification to be notified when my next pickup pile is uploaded, which is going to be very soon, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello everyone who has chosen this reindeer, this white deer, this white stag. So I'm feeling for this pile for IMBOLC already. I'm seeing these green sparkles on this reindeer. It's just reminding me of, you know, the color green of healing, of abundance, of wealth, of fertility, of that richness of the earth, that earth connection. So let's see what IMBOLC is bringing for you. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. Well, that's like, if you've been working on something, you might really be starting to see the results in this IMBOLC time. Like really your fruits coming come to fruition. A lot of times the return of light like really brings this. So whether this is even on a physical level or not for you, there's that sense of recognition and those fruits coming up for all your labors, whether that was in your subconscious mind, which, you know, if you do work inwardly, it's going to start to manifest outwardly for you. But gaining some sort of recognition and love coming in for you, that's like really nice to see. Everyone loves to see that. The lovers. More harmony coming in. So you have the Maker 3. So yeah, if you've been creating something, I'm feeling, you know, it's gonna turn out to be very fruitious. With the breakthrough, leap of faith, freedom, new beginnings, progress. I'm seeing progress on your what you've been working on. If things have been getting in the way of what you're creating, there's the ability to be able to bring that harmony again to the project, to bring that harmony of opposites. And with your relationships too, if you've been experiencing trouble with your relationships, now's a time favorable to you for bringing in more abundance and security and love and connection and understanding into your life. So you have temperance. Pyrite. You have accomplished a solid base, a foundation to work upon. Now you can bring in new energies, work on grids. So, as I was saying, yeah, you've been working on this. You got a lot of abundance coming in for you. You've already laid down this foundation. You've been working hard, I'm feeling. And as it says, that with the progress too, sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm just receiving a lot of messages. So basically, you've accomplished a solid base, a foundation to work upon. Like, this has been something that you've been working on. You're really gaining the progress. So you have a new opportunities opening up for you. There's new energies to bring in. There's new things that you can do now from this point. There's a new opening. There's a new stage that it's all going to prove very abundant and beneficial to you and very nice for you. So you have dream. Maybe you're creating your dreams. Also pay attention to your dreams. But this is really, I'm feeling really bringing that dream to reality, or bridging like heaven and earth type of thing. You being like a channel of this this energy, because she's like in service. The Temperance card, it's like a deva here, and she's sustaining the earth. She's taking the from above and below, and she's being a sustainer here in both realms. And she's benefiting from both realms. She's benefiting in both realms. She's helping both realms. I have Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So I'm feeling, if you felt blocks around whatever you've been working on, there's going to be new openings. There's going to be breakthroughs during this time of IMBOLC. It's time to set your intentions and to plan a little bit. You have the solid base down to build off of. You have the Divine Feminine, 21. The frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. And with the Deva, I'm seeing her very connected with all of creation too. So I'm feeling like you are just going to be feeling very connected in all aspects. Seeing the lovers, the harmony of the opposites, the love coming in. With the Nine of Pentacles, abundant in this realm. That you've been working, I know you've been working on this though. Usually this shows like recognition for your labors too. So something that you're going to start to see physically showing and manifesting itself in the world. Using your divine feminine powers of attraction. It's feeling very connected to the universe right now. So we have perception, 35. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, helping us move beyond our comfort zone, to find the edges of what we perceive as real, to take a good, hard, deep look at it. That really speaks to me with the breakthrough card, because, you know, you're having this perception shifts how these are kind of looking like shifts here. And you're coming out of your comfort zone and you're trying different things, and this leads you to this breakthrough. Like you're finally gotten to the edge of this so much that you've hit and broken open. You're broken open, and you're coming through now into this new stage, into this new beginning of the because this isn't something completely new. This is a new opening. Because with Pyrite and with the Maker 3, this is showing you this is something that you've been working on for a while. And you've been dedicated, you've been devoted to it. As with this Temperance card, she is just, like I said, she's sustaining in these realms. And she's very devoted, also very patient. So there's also a sense you have been patient. Or maybe if you haven't been patient, you've been working hard and you've been wanting to see the fruits of your labor. And this IMBOLC time is a time where you're going to be seeing great results. You're going to be seeing fruits of your labor. You're going to see your dreams starting to become manifest here. And since IMBOLC is a time for, inspiration, it's the return of the light, it's for awakening and planning, new growth, planting seeds, purifying. What speaks to me the most, like this IMBOLC time for you, planting the seeds is just going to be so beneficial for you right now, to just write down everything, to get everything kind of structured, to get your list down, to get your ideas organized for, especially, write down dreams, whether these are literal or like more dreams that you want to bring to the physical world, to write these down so that you can kind of begin working on them and take them step by step so that you're not overwhelmed. Just keep going as you've been doing. Dream though too. Take this time during IMBOLC to really envision what you want, what your desire is, what the best possible outcome is. Take that time with the Divine Feminine to really feel into and merge with the universe, and to receive the inspiration, to receive the dreams and ideas, and really envision what is your dream, what is the best possible outcome, what is the best thing that could possibly happen to you right now. And then it's time to create from that space, to keep going off of your solid foundation and to try the new things that you need to implement to bring in. So you're really making progress here. So write down those ideas, write down those plans, write down those goals, and find out what is your best possible outcome. So make those plans. And if there are things that, there's stuff that you're really creating, that you're really wanting to do, this place that you really want to be in or whatever, it needs a shift of perception too. It's really time to move out of your comfort zone and to also move out of the seeing things as unattainable and seeing things. Everyone, my video just completely stopped. I don't know when it stopped, but we're gonna move on from that point. I was talking about perception. Let me go over perception once again. With the number 3 of 5, it's really speaking to me of changing your mind and changing the way that you're interacting with your reality, changing the way that you're creating your reality with this card. And with the Divine Feminine, with 2 and 1, with the intuition and embodying that intuition, and number 3 being the Empress of that Divine Feminine aspect of creation, of reality, of being creative, of being loving, of being receptive, of being self-valuing, of being nurturing. With that number 3 aspect coming forth with you creating once again. So we have Temperance, which is number 5, and 5 brings freedom, it brings challenges, it brings changes. And we have this another 3 right here, and 3 bringing creativity, fertility, creation, self-expression. Number 4 bringing the structure, bringing the foundation, bringing the logic, and we see her breaking free and creating a whole new structure. And with the Nine of Pentacles, here we have something coming into wholeness, something coming into humanity and completion, something that you've worked hard on with the snail here, that you've taken a lot of time to work on this and to do this, and it's really coming to fruition in the physical world for you. And number 6, a number having to do with harmony, balance, service, love, relationships, family, home. And I'm feeling though too, this really speaking of harmony in all aspects of your life as well. And you are someone who appears to be doing something of service right here. So with that 3 energy, this is a whole change of like how you're even creating your reality. What your reality is about to look completely different. And this IMBOLC is just the beginning stages of planting those seeds of that completely new perception, that completely new shift in your reality and how you're viewing things and how you're interacting with your reality, how you're thinking about it. Because what's coming in from all this is abundance, is wealth, is more joy, is more expansion, more expression, a new solid foundation for you, a solid foundation that is built off of your dreams. So, keep dreaming here during this IMBOLC. Dream really big, and then start to plan, what do you need to do? What do you need to take action on to bring forth this dream into reality? Together it all equals 11, and the number 11 is a number all about, awakening and healing as well. So equaling 2, again, it comes back to that stage of balance. And balance, also with this harmony, these two coming together, balance between all realms. I'm really feeling like you're holding this energy from the physical and the spiritual world, and that's what I'm saying. Your perceptions are completely going to be shifted. You're going to be in a whole new reality after this IMBOLC, during this season, after all this comes to fruition. And you're going to see that all the hard work wasn't in vain. Your dreams are coming. Just that sense of 2, also with 11 and 2, sensitivity, tuning in. It's with this dream coming in. So that is what I have for you, everyone. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the bell notification to be notified when my next pick a pile reading comes out. And I'll see you in my next video. Hello everyone who's chosen the Desert Rose Selenite. So let's see what IMBOLC has for you. This is the color white that you've chosen, so now might be a great time to do any sort of cleansing, purifying, blessings to your household, candle lightings. So you have the 7 of Pentacles and Judgment. So you have this hard work that you've done, that you put in the work. You have love your challenges. So this didn't all get planted without some challenges. And we have inspirational creation, alchemy, the elements, and innovation. So what I'm seeing here too is that, like, asking if you've been making things more challenging that they have needed to be, for one thing, but also I'm seeing combining the challenge and combining the joy together, creating something very beautiful. So we have the 2 of Swords. So in this like waiting stage too, and we have the Chariot. Okay, so that need to stay focused too. What are you creating that you're wanting to create? What are you putting energy in that you're just done with? Do you want to continue with this? Do you want to move on to something else? Do you want to take a break, type of thing? And we have Turquoise. The truth is within. Communicate, channel, public announcement, let others know. So you've been holding back on saying something, possibly. It's the time to say it. We have Destiny. The truth is within. It's all setting you on your destiny path, like he's like his higher self embodied. We have Radha, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. Yeah, with this especially, when I see love your challenges, and I see her come in, it's like that part of yourself that you feel like is, and I've seen the rainbow over it too, so like he's going through these challenges, but they're all like perfect divine order to teach him, to set him on his destiny path as well. We have romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. So with that too, seeing these both being cards about love, and seeing you might have had challenges in your love life, it's like learning from those too and seeing the purpose of those in your life, seeing the reason for those challenges. If you have someone in your life that you really love, I'm feeling like, whatever this, if you're having a connection with someone, it's one that might feel very fated or destined in some way for you guys to teach each other something or to help each other see something in each other that can help you to heal that in yourself. So communication, connection with others is going to be beneficial during this IMBOLC time with you. So if you can celebrate with someone or go to an event if you don't have a special person. So you have compassion, 15. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. So you are definitely someone who does have a lot of compassion. I'm seeing that, like, with these cards, romantic love and Radha, you might be someone who does consider yourself like romantic, or you're someone who likes to create harmony in relationships, or you just like to see people in love, like you might be a sucker for romance, I don't know. And you having that ability to stand by others without judgment is going to be helpful to you right now. Having communications with people, telling people what's on your heart and what's on your mind during this IMBOLC season too, because I'm feeling, that sense of cleansing and purifying coming in for you. That's going to be something that is going to be great for you during this IMBOLC time. Also, what I'm reading with the being a divine mediator between heaven and earth, like I'm just seeing her, with her 2 cups. She's bringing these together almost like the Temperance card, and she's creating from that place. She's creating from that place of being a mediator between all the realms, and allowing that what she's creating is unconditional love, and she's creating something from her heart to bring into the world. And this is like I was saying, with this person's like higher self embodied here, whatever you're creating, to really put all your heart into it, to put the deepest parts of you into what you're creating. Even what this says, the truth is within, communicate, channel, public announcement, let others know. Like I'm just feeling like you coming from this place and from this space, you're embodied, like your truth, your higher self. You're very focused on what you're trying to do, standing strong in this place in yourself, and to speak from that place, to create from that place, to basically express from that place. Because with turquoise, this deals with your throat chakra, so self-expression. Now's a great time to have these conversations. Now's a great time to spread your compassion to others in some way, or to just speak what you need to speak, and speak things into existence. Love your challenges, because now's the time for those challenges to really be reconciled. And there needs to be this open space to be able to have this happen for you. So with the 2 of Swords here, I'm just feeling, right under the Chariot card, of being in that space where you've been unsure of what you want to say and what you want to speak and what you want to do. It's that unsurety, maybe insecurity. And this IMBOLC time for you is a time to cleanse and purify all that out. And to love the challenges too, not to just be like, I'm done with these challenges and just throw them away, because they were honorable to you in some way or another. And to come into this place where you're really stepping in and embodying your truth and embodying what your higher purpose is and your higher meaning is, and to go forward, to get focused, to speak from a place of integrity, to say everything you need to say, and go after what is very true to you. It's not the time to stay in this indecisive place. It's time to cleanse and to purify. Maybe do a fire cleansing, a home purifying, anything like that is going to be helpful. A great time to do that. A great time for the cleansing and purifying aspect of IMBOLC to come in for you. To look at all the challenges that you've faced and see what you're going to do from there. Like, see what you've learned from it. See how it's part of your destiny path. It's really time to step onto that destiny path for you. And to move towards your truth, like what you really want to do. It's not time to continue to be in the middle and to be indecisive. Not in the middle, to be one or the other, to be not knowing what to do. It's really time to integrate and embody that purpose. So you have rediscover a lost part of yourself. And have compassion with yourself, because you've been facing these challenges, and you may feel like a sense of emptiness or a sense of having lost a part of yourself anyway. Especially if these have been in romantic relationship. Just if you're still having challenges from this relationship, then it's like really the time to love these challenges in the way where you can see all that they've taught you and how they've really set you on your true path, and how, you know, your relationships are really reflecting something in you that might be asking to be healed or asking to be noticed in some way, whether that's going to be through a very shadow experience or a more very positive experience. But now is really a time where you are able to reconcile things from the past and begin anew in some way. There's just no more indecisiveness during this period for you. It's time to really look at things, allow them to come to the light, and see what do you want to continue doing and what do you not want to do anymore. It's like that crossroads type of thing. Being at crossroads and you now making a decision of where you want to go and what you want to do and what it is that's true to you, what it is that you love. And you're going to be successful in this endeavor. Just what is the truth? The truth coming for you. I also want to read you this card. And also another thing is like your relationships might be something that have really can be a very healing area to look to at this time. So the message is loving, union, connection, and relationship harmony are key at this time. It's important to remember, though, that relationships won't make you feel whole. Only your own love can do that. You now have opportunities to find lost parts of yourself, maybe central aspects or the capacity to cherish yourself. The relationships around you will then bring to reflect the love you have for yourself. So I wanted to say as well that if you have been having challenges in your relationships and you've been maybe wanting someone to do a certain thing or expecting someone to do a certain thing for you, this has happened for you to realize that this is something that you need to fulfill and honor in yourself, and to not look outside of yourself for someone to fulfill this need of yours. That you really need to really give yourself this attention in this area of your life, because this part of yourself is not lost. It is there. You're just looking for it in somewhere outside of yourself or in someone else. So when in relationships, it's important to know that it's not another person who's giving you something. It's something that you do have within you that gets sparked out, like chemistry, that really ignites that part of you when you're with that person. And it's really important for you to know that. If you've been looking for someone to fulfill a certain need or expectation of yours, that it's really within you what you're looking for outside of yourself. So the relationships around you will begin to reflect the love you have for yourself. Increased romance, love, and opportunities to express divine harmony through love are all becoming apparent in your life. You deserve divine love, and Radha, with her Shakti presence, is here to awaken this loving connection with you now. So I also see you being able to be more open as well to other people with this IMBOLC. Just having compassion for people and for areas, and being able to understand and be empathetic for yourself and for others. Because like I said, this is time for reconciliation, what you're done doing and what you're moving on doing from this point. So it's time to cleanse and purify out anything that isn't serving you anymore. To love those challenges though, and it's setting you on your destiny path. What I'm talking about is all about your destiny path, all that you've come here to learn. And challenges happen so you can learn. They don't happen to just ruin your life. So with our numbers, we have two number 7s, and 7 always does ask you to have faith. 7 is a spiritual number. It asks you to have faith and to have trust. It's all about that spiritual and mystical connection too. And with destiny, that is a very something that's really asking you to honor yourself too, I'm feeling. And also like the repercussions of your actions coming in. It's just really time to look at things and to see where you want to go in the future and where you want to stop going now. What paths do you need to end and what paths do you want to keep going on? What paths need to begin new? Where have you been placing power outside of yourself too? With this, where I'm seeing rediscover a lost part of yourself. Where have you not been honoring yourself? Where have you not been giving yourself the attention? Where have you been seeking truth outside of yourself? That type of thing. So we also have number 20, which is a number that does have to do with balance, that has to do with sensitivity, that has to do with relationships too, that has to do with the duality. 2, 4, 24, number 6, harmony. So having this balanced and structured foundation for you. Harmony, service, more relationships. Like we do have a lot about how you're interacting in terms of relationships in your life. I'm just seeing this need to really step in your own power, to have faith and to trust yourself and to trust all the actions, to trust all the efforts you've done, to trust everything in your life. As this is like your destiny, to trust everything that's happened in your life. And stepping into this, stepping into you, stepping into your truth. And let your relationships reflect that. And we have the number 12, and the number 12 is the number 3, and the number 3 is all about self-expression. It's all about it's an expansive energy. It's creative, it's fertile, it's fun, it's joyful. With 3 and 9, this creation, this expansion, this joy coming into wholeness, coming into fruition with 9. A very high ideal of that creative aspect. And we also have compassion equaling number 6. So you do have 2 6s in your reading that do have to do with harmony, with balancing relationship, harmony between your relationships, the merging of opposites, the harmony between the opposites, and relationships with service. And another 2 as well. So you have 2 6s and 2 2s, and 2s do have to do with balance and partnerships. So a huge thing about how you're operating with things kind of outside of yourself, you'd consider, as with 6 is a number about harmony and 2 is a number of balance. So these numbers are asking you to balance and to have more harmony. So in total, it all equals 33, especially if you're a life path 33, then this is very destined and very synchronistic for you, because, we do have the destiny card, just remembering life path numbers. Like, this is all part of your life path that I'm speaking of right now. So 33 is a number all about, this is the master builder, healer, teacher, 33 equaling 6. 6 is all about harmony, about relationships, about the harmony of opposites, and the service that you do, your family. So this is all about you having harmony in your life between mind, body, and spirit. It's so right now is a time for you to bring that harmony in, to feel whole in some way, to feel that you're getting all your needs met, and to follow your path of service too, to be like integral. So, you know, be compassionate, be understanding to the people that you have relationships with, no matter what kind of relationships these are, and be compassionate and be loving to yourself. Follow your truth, no matter what anyone says about it, and see how these challenges have really actually helped you in your life, and what you've really learned from them. And, you know, go forth on your path, be honest with yourself, and purify and cleanse out anything that you don't need anymore, and go forth in walking into this light with this rainbow over him. Go forth and do it in a balanced and harmonious state. Go forth on your destined path. Go forth following your inner truth, the most deep truth of yours. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification to be notified in a few days when my next video is uploaded. And make sure to leave me a comment, because I really love to read your comments, and I'll see you in my next video.